What's good? What's good? Solomon. Oh man, I had some things I wanted to speak with y'all about. Uh Man, seriously. See this alpha female thing? You know, maybe I missed it. You know what I'm saying? Because I realized I was in prison for a long time and I was dealing with life a certain way, with certain kinds of people. And I understand that. But when I came home, I wasn't so well off. You know what I'm saying? Because I was denied to go to the work release because of my, me being an asset to the prison because I was doing a lot of the jobs. See, after 17 years, you're not dealing with just a regular individual, an uneducated individual. Either at the very least, you're going to be very conditioned. You know what I'm saying? And lasting that long with your sane mind. And I lost mine a couple times. I just wound up stumbling around and actually finding it again, multiple times. But it was a struggle, and it made me be a certain way. So I myself, I have 5 trades, a barber license, a minor in theology. I mean, I'm a competitive speaker. I can keep going on and on, but that would just have me looked at as boastful. But at the end of the day, to society, I'm a tattooed up white guy. Probably numerous other opinions. I'm a thug. I'm a player. I'm numerous things. You know what I'm saying? Just on site, and I know that. But I'm an educated man. I'm a spiritual man. I am a God fearing man. I'm God touched, and it's like when you're dealing with this world, these are the things that I've encountered. I also experimented with drugs, and when I came home and I lost sight of things, and I was lost for a minute after doing that long amount of time, but I went through a lot of things that really changed me, and for that I'm thankful because now I have a better relationship with God, but it still puts me in a stigmatized mindset. From people, I know how they look at me, so I have to conduct myself a certain way. I've been in situations with women in particular to where I'm paying them rent because, like I said, I'm trying to get back. My lifestyle is 17 years is missing. And I don't know what economy is. I don't know. I'm trying my best at the time, and I'm paying her rent. And I guess she wanted to be romantic and try to get me to come lay in bed with her, and it wound up her kicking me out, and I went by another female that I knew, and it came to the point where yeah, I'm drugging, but don't take advantage of me. I'm still a king. I'm a king that's struggling, trying to survive, but I'm not doing anything immoral. I'm not hurting people. I'm hurting myself by doing the drugs. But this other woman, same thing. It repeated cycle. I'm like, man, I'm celibate at the time. I'm spiritual. I'm down on my luck. I'm depressed. I'm thinking about killing myself. I'm dealing with this anxiety of the world, and I'm not thinking about sex. So I've had that happen, and I got out of that situation because I'm not gonna give up my body just like a woman wouldn't. And you have the Me Too movement. What about Me Too? Kings too. And it's like it's we have our struggles that we deal with, so it doesn't to even if we were a certain way a long time ago, it shouldn't have to reflect how we are now because this is a different world, and you have the divine masculine is rising, and it's to have it all discombobulated by just now the power shift has gone to the woman. No, I mean I understand that we have to to better prove ourselves and do things, but how long does that take? And I mean I've dealt with situations to where I'm dealing with a younger woman, and my ex shows up, and they're talking. They're in the room. My ex is pregnant, and I haven't seen her in years. And my ex told the younger one, "Look, man, that's an old man. Give him to me. I need him. What you want for him?" And I'm listening, and I'm thinking my girl's about to flash out, about to fight this woman or do something to protect, what I'm saying, the honor of my name. And she said, "Well, what's the offer?" What's the offer? So I'm in the other room. So I came out, what I'm saying, and the eyes got this big. But I had to really understand what I was being told because man, I'm a street dude at the end of the day. I'm just I'm more educated, I'm more well versed, and I have a better vocabulary and a deeper heart. But come on, man, don't forget where I come from. Don't forget everything that I've conquered so far. And listening is a big factor, and feeling your vibes is an even bigger factor in prison between life and death. So I went in there and I approached. I said, "Hey, man, look, break me off then." You know what I'm saying? If I'm getting sold, essentially, you selling me like a product. You know what I'm saying? And I understand how that's how men used to be with women, and that's the whole mess right there, and that's how I got started. But now it leaves people like me because I wanted to be understood. I have a queen, and which makes me a king and got me at the lowest, and is showing me things about myself through her actions and her good merits and her good love and her honor, and what I'm saying, and being a real queen is showing me the king in me again, and realizing, hold up. if I'm gonna stand for this, and this woman loves me, I need to look deep in myself, because maybe it's something I didn't see at the time, and now I see it. I see it, and I can go, in good faith, go anywhere and talk to any woman on the planet, and still realize that I have a queen, and we unified is what makes us together, and makes our love so special, and we can't taint it at all, because if we do, and I know this as a king, this is me holding my crown. If I go outside of that, I'm lying to myself, lying to her, I'm lying to this little girl. I mean, come on, this is my family, this is my daughter, this is my wife. So this is me. So why am I gonna lie to myself? So I don't put myself in those situations. And even then, I get painted as this. I have friends that have wonderful, baby mamas. I don't like using that term, but babies' mothers and wives and girlfriends that stick by their side. But yet and still, when they leave with me, I'm in their ear every time I see them trying to holler at another female, or whatever, because I'm leading by example. The divine masculine is rising, and I'm gonna be at the forefront of that charge. So there's certain ways I have to handle myself. So I'll tell them, man, you got a good woman at home, man. Man, she cuts for you. She jokes you 10 years. I used to see in the vision show. You know what I'm saying? Oh, you know what I'm saying? She did this, or you know what I'm saying? And it's like, why are you gonna do that? But secretly, these women are behind my back telling my friends, he's a bad influence on you. Oh, I know he be having you by all kind of females' house. This is a picture being painted of me, and not even knowing me, just going on. I guess it just thinks it's a facade. This is what I deal with in the world, and I mean, at the end of the day, it's about me, my morals, and my relationship with God, and the way that I take care of my family, and if I can sleep at night. I'm haunted by numerous things, because at the end of the day, I have a history. I wasn't always this person, and you know what I'm saying, I have to deal with that. I have to deal with not having my son. I have to deal with just being the perfect family member that I can be in my own home to set my own vibration. That's what a real king does. I'm not gonna sit here and leave, no matter if I may talk to any woman and friend this woman, and I'm just trying to be friendly and show women something they've never seen before. A faithful man, a faithful king. I'm just being here, man. Look, if you need me, by God, I'll help you. I'm touched by God, but does it look like it? No. That's the plight that I have to deal with daily, of how I look, my past, what I used to be, not really what I currently am, because nobody wants to get that close. But at the end of the day, I'm me. I'm Ad Solomon. I'm a warrior for Christ.